The notification hit my phone at 2:17 a.m., motion detected in my living room. My house. I was 3 states away, staring at a hotel ceiling, when a live feed loaded and my stomach dropped. My parents stood under my chandelier like they owned the place, whispering urgently, glancing at the door, measuring my walls with their eyes. Then my mother said it, clear as glass through the mic. "He won't be back for weeks. By then, your brother will be settled." I didn't blink. I didn't breathe. I watched my childhood rewrite itself in real time. They'd always chosen him. Missed birthdays, borrowed money never returned. Excuses stacked like bricks around his failures. I worked 2 jobs, skipped vacations, saved every spare dollar to buy this house. My first real win. When I gave them a spare key for emergencies, I didn't imagine this. On the screen, my father paced, pointing to the guest room. "We'll move the couch," he said. "He needs space to get back on his feet." My mother nodded, already planning curtains that weren't hers to choose. I could have called them. I could have screamed. Instead, I sat up heart-hammering and made a list. By morning, I'd watched the footage 3 times. I booked an earlier flight. Then I called my lawyer friend, not to threaten, but to understand my options. I learned about tenant laws, notice requirements, and how quickly a temporary stay becomes a legal nightmare. I learned how to protect myself without raising my voice. When I landed, I didn't go home. I went to a hardware store and bought a new lock, a smart keypad, and a small sign that read, "No unauthorized access. Private property." I changed the locks that afternoon. I updated the camera settings. Then I waited. The call came at dusk. My mother's voice was sweet and sharp. "Why can't we get in?" I let the silence stretch. "Because you try to move someone into my house without asking," I said calmly. She sputtered. My father took the phone, anger rising like a tide. "Family helps family." I laughed, not loud, not cruel, just tired. "Family asks." They showed up anyway, my brother in tow, duffel bag slung over his shoulder like he was already home. The camera caught it all. The confusion, the outrage, the way my brother kicked at the door when the keypad beeped red. I watched from my car down the block. When they saw me pull in, the accusations flew. Ungrateful, cold, disrespectful. I held up my phone and played the clip. Their own voices filled the driveway, planning my life without me. The silence after was heavier than any shouting. My brother's face fell first. My parents looked small, suddenly aware that I had proof, not feelings. "This isn't about punishment," I said. "It's about boundaries." I handed my brother a printed list, local rentals, job openings, a storage unit coupon. "I'll help you look," I added. "I won't house you." They tried to bargain. They tried guilt. When that failed, they tried tears. I didn't budge. I offered to sit down and talk, with one condition: respect my no. When they refused, I opened my trunk and showed them a folder. Inside were copies of the footage timestamps, a cease and desist draft, and a simple note I'd written myself. "Love doesn't steal. Love asks." Word traveled fast in my family. Some said I'd gone too far. Others called quietly to say they wished they'd done the same. My parents didn't speak to me for weeks. Then one afternoon, my mother texted, "Can we come over to apologize?" I replied with a time and a reminder to knock. They came. They apologized, halting and human. My brother found room across town and a job that stuck. We're not perfect now, but we're honest. And my house, my walls, my peace remains mine. The camera still sends alerts at night. Now, when it does, it's just a wind on the porch. I sleep better knowing that if anyone plans my life again, I'll see it coming and I'll choose myself every time.